Welcome back to the Carrollton County Fair in Carroll, Ohio. We're back, folks. Yes, we started at 12 o'clock today. If you're just joining us, you've missed nothing but race number one. And we went 2:17-1 in a little bit of a monsoon. After that, we got the old woo, that signal. I heard some fire trucks and some different things, some lightning. And then Mike Wokenberg and the track crew went to work. We let all the rain pass by, and it is now 1:45, and we're getting ready to begin the rest of our day, which is still card number one, race number two. And here we are. We still got a good crowd, too. Everybody stayed behind.
Everybody did stay, and the track looks tremendous. They did a great job. Got the water off, and we're ready for race two's post-parade. Here they come.
First Division, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colton gelding pace for $6,887. And these are the horses. Number 1, VH Dancing Guy, David Young II. Number 2, Lightning Dance with Braden Rhodes. Number 3, Stormy Americano, James Day. The 4, Fear Pink's Dragon with Logan Eversole. Number 5, Look What's on Fire, Stanley, Mario Wilson. And number 6, Opportunity Knocks, Darren Harvey in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go right to the gate. In the barn area.
There's our horses for race two, $6,887. 1 VH Dancing Guy, David Young II, for owner trainer Tim Van Horn. 2-year-old Black Ellenby Dancing Yankee out of the Cam's Card Shark Mare Southwind Sugar. Comes off a break at Wellston. Does have a third place effort at Circleville earlier on in the season.
2, Lightning Dance, conditioned by Rosie Weaver, Cohen, Rosie Weaver, and David Jury. Braden Rhodes has the lines today. This one's 0 for 3. Does have a second and third. Last time out was a good third at Cortland. Young horse still improving.
3, Stormy Americano. James Day drives and trains with Power Play Farms. 2-year-old Colt by Stormy West out of the Admiral's Galley Mare. Judy's Promise, $4,000 purchase. Has already made $5,000 in his career. He's 2 for 2.
4, Fear Pink's Dragon, Kent Sherman. Logan Ebersol has the lines. John DeSantis owns. Second career date race, was third last time out of Cortland.
5, Look What's on Fire, Stanley. Mario Wilson picks up the drive for James Day, Power Play Racing. A second, first out at Paulding.
And rounding out the field, the 6-horse Opportunity Knocks, owned and trained by Darren Harvey, Wayne Mass. Eden Acres owns this guy. 2-year-old son out of Ponderosa. Second start, but here's what's interesting. This one was in the Buckeye Stallion Series last time out, off a qualifier. Didn't fare too well that day, but they think a lot of him. Here we're going to send up to the voice, Roger Houston, for the call to second.
Swings into the stretch, and here they come.
Race 2.
They're off and pacing. Stormy Americano goes for the lead. Lightning Dance between horses. Inside VH Dancing Guy. Into the turn they go from the second tier. Racing into the turn, it's Look What's on Fire, Stanley. Racing to the backside, Stormy Americano comes back on the outside from fourth, now third, going right on down the backside. Racing fifth, Opportunity Knocks and trailing the field, Fear Pink's Dragon. So race over to the first quarter mark in 31 flat. Into the turn, the battle's on for the lead as they race around the turn. On to the inside, it's VH Dancing Guy. On the outside, Stormy Americano is there second. Nose to nose, stride for stride, toe to toe as they pass the stand for the first time. Taking a seat now, James Day with Stormy Americano. Racing third, Lightning Dance. Fourth on the outside, Opportunity Knocks. Look What's on Fire, Stanley, and trailing the field, that's Fear Pink's Dragon. Halfway home, 101, 3/5. As the race to the backside, VH Dancing Guy opens up by 2.5, make it 3. Stormy Americano is there second. Lightning Dance trying to close the gap third. Up on the outside, Opportunity Knocks now fourth. On the inside, Look What's on Fire, Stanley. 3/4, 131, 29 and 2. Third panel. Midway around the final turn, VH Dancing Guy has the lead. Stormy Americano is there second. The battle's on for third. Less than an eighth to go in Ohio. David Young, VH Dancing Guy with the lead and opening up by 3.5. Racing second, Stormy Americano, Lightning Dance. Third, the mile, 2:03 2/5.
2:03 and 2. Wow, nice effort, VH Dancing Guy. David Young picked up the mount today on VH Dancing Guy. He did qualify this one down at the bottom of the page. I do know Tim and David very well, and actually they're more excited about the horse, I think, in the 4th or 5th race, the bit of a legend colt. Small little colt. He's been trained a little bit better in this one, but great job. Sometimes when you're the best, you drive like you're the best, and boy, did David drive this one like he was the best. And I'm going to be most impressed here, too. 2:03 and 2 after torrential downpours and all the stuff that we have at the track. I'd say this was a pretty big effort. So very happy for VH Dancing Guy.
Yeah, we just picked up 14 seconds off of race number 1. So good effort there. Take nothing away from the 3 Stormy Americano. I think he broke going into the first turn and was taken back a little bit, and then he had to drive on. Ended up getting parked the mile and just put himself in a tough spot. Or parked the first lap, I should say, and then James took a tuck, but it didn't matter. VH Dancing Guy was very good on the front. Goes wire to wire. Speed kills at the fairs. Post 1, VH Dancing Guy, David Young the second. Bred by Merle Yoder of Ohio. This is his first career score. Was 3rd at Circleville, then 5th at Wellston, and now 1st here at Carroll.
Back in front of the stands, your winner of the second race, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colton gelding pace, number 1, VH Dancing Guy. Owned by Tim Van Horn of Malta, Ohio, also the trainer. David Young was second in the sulky. 2-year-old gelding by Dancing Yankee of Southwind Sugar takes a mark, 2:03 2/5. Tim Van Horn, David Young, VH Dancing Guy in the second.
Very powerful effort. Very way to kick back this
down.
card off.
It's a way to get right back into it. Little battle and go wire to wire. 31 flat, 101 and 3, 131 for 3/4. That's the time that surprised me the most. They tired late, 2:03 and 2 for VH Dancing Guy.
1, VH Dancing Guy, the winner. Number 2, Lightning Dance, 3. Number 3, Stormy Americano, 2. The 4, Fair Pink's Dragon, 5. The 5, look what's on fire, Stanley, 4. The 6, Opportunity Knocks, 6. Top down, 1-3-2, 5-4, 6 on the bottom, the mile. The quarter, 31. The half, 101.3. 3/4, 131. The mile, 2:03 2/5. No changes.
Very important, too, for everybody, for the horsemen in the barn that listen to our show as well. We do have a track photographer today. It's Chelsea Boyd. I believe a lot of people might know her. I think she does work in the barn area as well. But a couple years ago, I was the photographer here because we didn't have a photographer. So this year we have Chelsea Boyd here. So if anybody needs photos, you can obviously reach out to Chelsea. She's here to take photos all day. So there's a wrap for race 2, 132 official, 2:03 and 2. Takes us into race number 3. As of now, we have no changes, and we'll tell you about this race after these important messages.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion, In Range, set new sales records at the 2025 jug sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm. Consignment.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
Welcome back to the Carroll County Fair here in Cortland. Race 3 coming up. Horses are on the track. 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trotter, $6,900. It's a field of 4, first division of a pair. And it looks like they are all on the track, so here's Roger Houston.
Reading the post for the third race, hometown of Coal Stakes, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot, $6,910, first division. Number 1, Flame Out, the driver Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Moonshine Marseille with Logan Eversole. Number 3, You Are Ride Is Here, Steve Schoeffel. And number 4, Pickle Shot with Braden Rhodes in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate.
Number 1, Flame Out, Manny Miller for owner trainer John Hochstetler. 3-year-old Big Yellow by What the Hill out of the Lucky Chucky mare. Hot start. Bred by Steve Stewart and Rebecca Miller. No career wins, has a second, though, at Wellston when dropping back to the fair ranks in that one of the most recent try.
2, Moonshine Marseille. Gary Martin trains. Linda Smith owns. Logan Ebersol has the lines. This horse had a great year last year. Was 11 starts, 1 win, 3 seconds, 4 thirds. 8 of 11 on a board, bank 15,000. 1 for 9 this year, but was a good fourth last time out at Cortland. That parlayed to a win for Gary Martin in the first race.
3, Your Ride Is Here. Steve Schoeffel drives and trains for Kathy Schoeffel, Daniel Goley, and James Ruther. 3-year-old Ready for Money Gelding out of the Muscle Massive mare My Way the Highway. Bred by Midland Acres, 1 lifetime win it was as a 2-year-old. Does have a race in the BSS and then the Buckeye Claiming Series. Finished second at Northfield, 5 back.
4, Pickle Shot. Rosie Weaver trains and co-owns with Heartland Acres and Barbara Wilson. Braden Rhodes has the lines today. This one's 0 for 11 on the season, but has banked 11 grand. Last year banked 15,000 with 4 wins, was 8 of 12 on the board. Never count out Braden Rhodes and Rosie Weaver, and that's your tight, compact field of 4. We're going to send it to the voice, Roger Houston, for the call of the third.
Cars all in behind the Wolfenberg starting gate on the upper turn. Gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting. It's Flame Out going for the lead. Moonshine Marseille is there second. 3 wide into the turn. You Are Right is here. And railing the field, Pickle Shot to the backside. Your Right is here. And Steve Schoeffel grabs the racetrack. All stride, Flame Out. Up second, Moonshine Marseille. Pickle Shot is third. Treading the field, Flame Out. Going by the opening quarter. Your Ride Is Here has the lead by 3.5, make it 4. Opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Moonshine Marseille is there second. Pickle Shot racing third, tips to the outside. Treading the field, Flame Out. Into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. Your Ride Is Here leads the way. Racing second, Moonshine Marseille. Third is Pickle Shot. Trading the field, Flame Out. They're halfway home. Halfway home in 1:02. On to the backside they go. Your Right Is Here leads the way by a length and a quarter. Moonshine Marseille second. Pickle Shot is there third. Trading the field, Flame Out. No movement as yet to go after Steve Schofield. Your ride is here, in command by a length and a half. Racing second, Moonshine Marseille. Dropping back a bit, it's Pickle Shot third. The trailer full lane out, 3/4, 1:31 and 2, 29 and 2. Third panel, little more than an eighth of a mile to go in Ohio. On top, your ride is here. Coming to the outside, Moonshine Marseille. Racing third, Pickle Shot. Down the stretch, it's Your Ride is Here with the lead on the outside, Moonshine Marseille. Your Ride is Here. Moonshine Marseille, Pickle Shot. The mile, 2:03 4/5.
2:03 and 4 for the Trotters. It goes to Your Ride is Here. Steve Schofield driving and training for Kathy Schofield, James Ruther, and Daniel Goley. First win of the season, second lifetime. Pushing closer toward $67-ish thousand in career earnings for just 18 starts now. So nice little career so far.
Yeah, Steve Schoffel's a heck of a horseman, not a household name over in Ohio. He does bring some Ohio breds over here, and in fact, he won the Canfield Trotting Derby last year. He's got a nice stable, but he's another guy in Pennsylvania, races at the fairs over there too, has some Ohio breds as well, but he's one of the king of the fairs guys in PA. Great driver, good trainer, and well done today with Your Ride is Here.
3-2-4-1 across the wire. Your Ride is Here, Moonshine Marseille. Gary Martin looked like he might have a double at the top of the stretch, but just couldn't go by. Your Ride is Here. Steve Schofield, 56 years old. Take a look at those career seasonal stats. 8 wins from just 22 drives. Now he's 9 for 23. So certainly knows how to find the winner's circle, and he is back to us right now.
Third race, home talent, Colt Stake, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. Number 3, Your Ride is Here. Kathy Schofield, Daniel Goley, James Ruther, the owners. Steve Schofield trains and drives. 3-year-old Gelding ready for money out of My Way, the highway. Home a winner in 2:03 4/5. Steve Schofield, Your Ride is Here in the third.
30 seconds, 102 flat.
3 down,
Top
6
down.
to go. 3 down, 6 to go.
Number 1, Flame Out. 4. Number 2, Moonshine Marseille. 2. The 3, Your Ride is Here. The winner. The 4, Pickle Shot. 3. Top down. 4-2-1. 3 on the bottom. The quarter 30. The half 102. 3/4 131 and 2. The mile 2:03 4/5. Did you hear from Day Ehrman?
We'll be back with the 4th after these messages.
Don't miss the North American Standardbred Mixed Sale in Mount Hope, Ohio, December 18th. Only 2 sales in and already gaining attention across North America. This exciting young sale specializes in high-quality racehorses, broodmare prospects, and stallion shares with industry-leading pedigrees. One of our exciting graduates is world record holder Allegiant, headlining a growing list of successful sale graduates. Last year's sale topper was Refined at $260,000, followed by Stardust Volo at $250,000. Visit the North American Standardbred Mixsale.com and join us December 18th in Mount Hope, Ohio.
The Ohio Harness Racing Passport is back. Sponsored by Webkenberg Starting Gates, the Passport takes you across Ohio's county fair circuit and now includes marquee events like Ohio Super Night. It's free and open to fans of all ages. Get your passport from the OHHA broadcast team and collect your stamps. Earn prizes all season long with more ways to win. Compete for the grand prize. Experience Ohio through harness racing.
It all begins with a dream. In Ohio's lush pastures, a foal is born with the heart of a champion. Through dedication, care, and generations of world-class breeding, that spark grows into raw power. Today, Ohio's standardbred industry offers nearly $24 million in purses for Ohio breds, drawing the best and rewarding the brightest. Breed, buy, race, and win in Ohio.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Carroll County Fair in Carrollton, Ohio. Don Tiger, Kenny Livengood, Chris the cameraman. We're all bringing you a doubleheader action-packed field card. If you just joined us, yes, we started at noon, but we had about an hour and a half delay, so we're only in race number 4 of our afternoon card, 4 of 9. Then we come back for, 11 this evening?
12.
12 this evening. So we might end up going back straight through. I don't know what we're doing, but just stay tuned. But you didn't miss much of the action. In race number 4, Kenny, I got to be honest, last week me and you were at Cortland. We saw a doubleheader and great day of racing. The number 1 horse I thought performed on that card was the 2-horse Hunka Hunka. What an effort that day. We saw a lot of speed missions there, not a lot of horses closing from the back, but this horse was first time Rosie, and boy did he perform well last week.
Yeah, first up and then drew off 28-4. He came home in 2 minutes 3/5, which would have been the fastest mile of the night. Obviously it ultimately was broken in the free-for-all event at the end, which went in 2 minutes 2/5, but of all the 2- and 3-year-old divisions, this was by far the fastest one. I don't think we had anything under 2:02 maybe the rest of the day, and this one was 2 minutes 3/5. First time for the barn off 6 weeks. You couldn't ask for much more than that.
No, powerful effort. Last year this horse was 6 of 10, 9 of 10 on the board, banked 61,000, took a mark of 52-2 at Scioto. That's a nice 2-year-old. Came out this year and didn't have the same success. Made a barn train. I don't believe in owner change. I think these are the same folks, but here's the field.
Hometown Colt Stakes, 3-year-old Colton gelding pace, $6,910. Number 1, Catch Marcus with Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Hunka Hunka, Braden Rose. The 3, Red Sand with David Young. The 4, Race On, Logan Eversole. And number 5, Nothing But Crackers, James Day in the sulky. Emmanuel Miller the 1, Braden Rose the 2, David Young on the 3. Horse will take a score and go to the gate.
That's the field race 4-1. Catch Marcus, Manny Miller for owner trainer Sue Stockwell. Comes off a win at Northfield just a couple of nights ago. Did break in that effort, but still ended up going on to win by a nose. 2-time winner this season.
2, Hunka Hunka, trained by Razy Weaver, owned by Mast, Acres Farmstead Miller, and Darren still owns a piece of this one. Just turned it over to Rosie to train. Today gets the services of Braden Rhodes. Hunka Hunka, very powerful last time out, and I look for this one to be very good in here.
David Young II picks up the drive of the 3 Red Sand for owner trainer John Hochstetler. Yet to hit the board in 10 tries, the son of Down by the Seaside. 4th most recently at Wellston.
4, Race On, Isaiah Strake, co-owns and trains this one with Lisa Bright and Natalie Darnell. Logan Ebersol has the lines. Powerful victory over at Cortland last time out. This one's been racing very good this year, 7-9 on the board.
James Day drives and trains for Jasper Day, the 5 Nuttin' But Crackers. Jasper was not very happy that his horse did not win at Cortland in his first career start, but still looking for experience and can improve. Comes off a 2:08 mile.
And that's your tight pack field of 5. They're headed already to the Mike Wokenberg starting gate. This is probably one of the more exciting races. We got 2 horses that are really locked up here, this Race On and Hunka Hunka. We'll see how that all shakes out here in a few minutes.
I real quick wanted to touch on the 2 Hunka Hunka. When you have a horse that won 6 times as a 2-year-old and then he doesn't come back as 3, you're not shocked to see Darren Harvey take a shot and say, listen, I can't figure him out, Rosie. Can you try and see if you can get him figured out? And it looks like they got him back to what he was as a 2-year-old. We'll see. Him and Race On were split last week. Now they got to race against each other. Here's the voice, Roger Houston.
Gate swings into the stretch and here they come. Third, open pacing Hunka Hunka goes right out for the lead. Red Sand is there 2nd. Race On 3rd. Getting away 4th is Catch Marcus, and treading the field, Nothing But Crackers. On to the backside in the first 8. Hunka Hunka and Braden Rhodes shows away by a length and 3/4. Red Sand with David Young is 2nd. Race On, Logan Ebersole racing 3rd. 4th is Catch Marcus, Emmanuel Miller. Treading the field, Nothing But Crackers. James Day can see them all. Past the opening quarter in 33-1. Around the turn, going to the 3/8 mark. On top of the field, Hunka Hunka shows away by 2 lengths. On the move on the outside, catch Marcus and Emmanuel Miller. Now third, nails second, and moving up with each and every stride. Hunka brings it into the lane. Up on the outside, catch Marcus is there second. Inside third is Race On. Fourth on the outside, nothing but crackers and trailers. Red Sand. They're halfway home. Into the turn, go on to the 5/8. The half, 107.2. On to the backside they go. Hunka has the lead by a half a length. Up on the outside, catch Marcus is there second. Race On third. Fourth on the outside, nothing but crackers. Dropping further back, Red Sand is fifth. 3 in, 2 out at the 3/4 mark. Hunka by a length and a quarter. 3 quarters and 1, 36 and 3. Third panel, 29 and 1. Midway around the final turn. Hunka opens up by 2 lengths. Into the lane they come, coming for the payoff. Hunka and Braden Rhodes drawn away. Rhodes looks over the shoulder, there's nobody there. Race On second. Off third, catch Marcus. The mile, 2:05, 1/5.
Braden Rhodes with a masterful drive there on the front of backing it down and then sprinting in lap 2. And when you just sprint like that, you just don't let him near you. He went 107 and 2 lap 1, Don, 58 and 2 coming home.
Yeah, this track, sometimes when you get rain over a racetrack, it tightens it up. You'll hear that terminology. It basically means we got a hard track, fast surface, and wet fast if this was a thoroughbred place, but some big miles last couple races. But, yeah, that's a big last half. Hunka is definitely back on his game. Now, that's 2 for 2 as the fair circuit begins. And I don't know at this division if there's anything really that can handle Hunka right now, but certainly finding last year's form, and would not be surprised to see him at a pari-mutuel track near you in some Buckeye Stallion Series or maybe even a Sire Stakes as the season goes.
Just going to ask you, if you had a horse like this that looks like he's back to his A game, do you try back to the BSS now?
Absolutely. Yep. That's part of horses cycle in and cycle out, and a lot of people don't realize this. I have this discussion a lot. They are like animals, like humans. When they start winning, it gets contagious and they try harder. So, yeah, this horse would be great to move back up.
5 of you have ready. Race 5. This time back in front of the stands, your unofficial winner, 4th race. Hometown of Colt Stake, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pace. Number 2, Hunka. On the way to Mass Jr., Eden Acres Farms, S. Miller, and Darren Harvey. Rosie Weaver, the winning trainer. Braden Rose in the sulky 3-year-old colt to catch the fire at a better love next time. Home winner in 2:05, 1/5 for Hunka. Undefeated and 2 in a row with Rosie Weaver and Braden Rose. Jason Thompson drove last week. Final half, 57 and 4. The final quarter, 28 and 3.
Might have the wrong time.
Hunka.
Regardless, that was a good effort.
Either way, he was definitely very good.
57 and 4, 58 and 2. It doesn't matter. It was a nice back half, and this horse's plugs were pulled, and he was on cruise control coming to the wire. So, nice effort.
3-1-4-2-5.
Takes us 4 down in the books. We still have 5 more to go. Race number 5, VH Tommy Boy, make the driver Logan Ibersol. Sugar Snap, make the driver, I know we got a TBA on that one. So we'll bring that in this race after these important messages.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
Welcome back to the Carroll County Fair in Carrollton, Ohio. Almost slipped out with Cortland. That was last week. Doubleheader here. Don Tiger alongside. 4 in the books today. We're on our 5th, and we have 12 coming for you at 5 o'clock. We had an hour-and-a-half rain delay. The rain was supposed to be gone. The forecast had shown that it was gone, and it just keeps drizzling. So hopefully the track continues to stay tight because the water has pretty much run off, except for right in front of us here. We do have a little bit of a puddle right at the finish line. That is the second horse that has jumped it in a row, actually. But other than that, the track looks like it's in very good shape in the turns and the rest of the straightaway. We've had a couple good races and a couple good miles. As soon as we came back from the break, we had a back-to-back 203s, and then we just had a 205, but that was a back half and about 57-4, according to Rogers. So just good racing since we've come back after starting with a 217 in the middle of tornado warning sirens going off.
Yeah, the driver on the 4 was Manny Miller. I couldn't read my own writing. Manny Miller will drive the 4 Sugar Snap in here. Logan Eversole on the 1 VH Tommy Boy.
Pair of first-time starters with no charted lines. Always fun what we're going to get at the fairs from the 2 and the 3. Royal Dublin and Hay Driver.
Royal Dublin was a $17,000 purchase at the Ohio Select sale, and if you did watch race number 3, you see what the capabilities of Mr. Steve Schofel. 9 drives this year, 23 wins, so he certainly knows his way to the winner's circle. Nice looking trotter too that just passed in front of us in the grandstands. Perfect sized. Seems like a good confirmation. Does wear ears, might get a little hot, but I'm sure Steve will get this one around there.
Of course, that's Hay Driver. Royal Dublin Jimmy Smith is a $5,000 Buckeye Classic purchase. He's doing it all, son of Uncle Peter.
Jimmy does own, train, and drive this one, so he gets at least 5% of the $7,700. Not a bad payday for showing up for work today.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I'm a big Jimmy Smith fan, too. When I was just a young man at the Meadows, Jimmy was one of the top drivers at the Meadows. A lot of people don't know that. I even have an autograph from Mr. Smith. So.
In the barn area, get them ready for the 6th. 2-year-old colt gelding picks. There's 5 of you. Get them ready. Race 6.
Got a chance a little bit ago to talk to one of our judges today, Dan Ross. Mr. Ross is him and his brother Buster, big guys in both the Northfield, Ohio Meadows circuit for years. Great trot trainers. And since we are in Adios Week, 1997, Legacy of Power, Dan Ross did win the Adios 29 years ago. So pretty cool. We always got to talk about that. He was telling me about his best horse he ever had. SD Hanover was a horse that didn't make a ton of money but was a killer at 2. And actually they had him in the Meadowlands Pace even. So
there you go.
Some pretty cool stories. It's always good to hear stories from the elder statesmen that have kind of made this game what it is, and it's good to have Dan here as a judge. We were sharing stories about even some of his mishaps when he was a driver, so it's always neat to see somebody that's kind of went through it, and I told him I appreciated him being a judge. Here's our field.
Gelding Trot, the 1 VH Tommy Boy, Logan Eversole. The 2 Royal Dublin, Jimmy Smith. The 3 Hay Driver, Steve Schoeffel. The 4 Sugar Snap, Emmanuel Miller. And the 5 You'll Envy Me, James Day in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go right to the gate.
Our field for the 5th Trotters, 2nd Division. Logan Eversole on the 1 VH Tommy Boy for Tim Van Horn, owner-trainer. Broke at Wellston and still was 3rd placed 2nd, so raced pretty well that day as the rail.
2 Royal Dublin, owned, trained, and driven by Jimmy Smith. This 2-year-old gelding by Uncle Peter. We don't see any lines, but Jimmy brings them along slowly. I'm sure this one will be on an education mission.
3 Hay Driver, Steve Schoeffel drives and trains for the same connections that won a couple of races ago. $17,000 purchase, nothing to go off of. Colt of Ready for Money.
Sugar Snap, David H. Miller trains for Marty Troyer. Manny Miller has the lines. This one has 1 race over at Wellston. Did break at the start and distance. Looking to stay flat today.
5 You'll Envy Me. James Day drives and trains for Power Play Farms. Wire-to-wire winner at Cortland, 209-3. He's 2 for 3 in his career. The only issue was the break at Northfield, but his 3 fair tries, a 3rd and 2 wins.
And that's your tight field of 5. Everybody's getting a check. It's an owner's race going for $77.04. This is the 2nd division of the Trotters. And the Mike Wilkenberg starting gate is in motion. We're going to send it up to the voice, Roger Houston, for the call of the 5th.
Also approaching the starting gate. Trotters are all in behind the Wilkenberg gate on the upper turn. The gate swings down the stretch, and here they come.
Race 5.
They're off and trotting. That Sugar Snap off stride at the start. As expected, Hay Driver, Steve Schoeffel. He doesn't want to get those yellow colors dirty, so he's on top. VH Tommy Boy gets away 2nd, racing 3rd, Jimmy Smith with Royal Dublin. Racing 4th, You'll Envy Me, and trailing the field, Sugar Snap. Straight alignment down the backside, going to the 1st quarter mark. Hay Driver by a length and a half. VH Tommy Boy is there 2nd, racing 3rd. Royal Dublin opening quarter, 33 seconds. Into the turn, You'll Envy Me 4th, and the trailer, Sugar Snap. Straight alignment, 3/8. Into the lane first time, coming to the half, it's Hay Driver. Steve Schoeffel in total command leads the field to the halfway point. Racing 2nd is VH Tommy Boy making the break. Royal Dublin on the inside 3rd. All stride is You'll Envy Me in the trailer, Sugar Snap. Halfway home in 107 2/5. On to the backside. Hay Driver. Steve Schoeffel trains and drives by a length and a quarter. Racing 2nd, VH Tommy Boy. Trotting 3rd, Royal Dublin. Back trotting 4th, You'll Envy Me, and treading the field, Sugar Snap. They're by the 3/4 mark. 3/4, 1:38 and 1. Midway around that final turn, Hay Driver. And here comes VH Tommy Boy on the outside. VH Driver makes a bobble, comes right back trotting. Into the lane they come, off stride. VH Tommy Boy between horses trying to get into it as well. But it looks like it's going to be Hay Driver. Royal Dublin 2nd. VH Tommy Boy 3rd. The mile, 2:10.
2 for 2 for Steve Schoeffel. Hay driver down the road. Son of Ready for Money all the way in 210 flat. Steve Schoeffel, like Roger said, not getting those colors dirty. Went right to the front.
Yeah, good effort. I'm not so sure judges won't take a peek at this one. Did make a bobble top of the stretch. Not sure if he got lost sufficient ground and got back going. Hard to tell, but definitely when got back trotting was able to hold the 2 at bay. 3-2-1 unofficial. We'll let the judges kind of sort it out. Obviously, these are babies. 2 horses across the wire, 1-2. First time they've ever been behind a charted gate. And they did run 1-2, which is interesting, but we'll let the people that handle that take care of that. But unofficially, 3-2-1.
Well, while we have a minute, Don, we have a question on YouTube for you.
Okay.
Concerning the $2 million man. The question is there any thought of sending him to Charlottetown PEI for the Gold Cup and Saucer?
Oh, I would love that. That's actually on my list, bucket list, and I know they really enjoy that race up there. I think the problem a lot of times anymore is conceptuality of how you get up there. And I don't know when that race is. I think it's in August. Maybe the listener can even tell us when that is.
Mid-August.
Mid-August.
Yep.
Yeah, the unfortunate part is we have a couple things in the stakes book this year. He's still sound. We'll go back to the winner's circle first here.
Colton gelding trot. Hey, driver. Kathy Schoeffel, Daniel Goley, and James Ruther, the owners. Steve Schoeffel trains and drives. 2-year-old colt were ready for money out of Tom's. And home a winner in 2:10, a lifetime best in the initial start. And that's another winner from Midland Acres, the home of Ready for Money. And those yellow colors are pretty clean today for Steve Schoeffel.
3-2-1 unofficial. Finish that thought. Maybe as a 9-year-old, because I think next year we'll probably back off on all the stakes. This is kind of like the last go-around for stakes, but maybe next year for sure. That wraps up race number 5, 3-2-1 official. Takes us into race number 6. We've got 5 horses signed on, and as of now I have no changes. We'll tell you more about that race after these important messages.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at OHHA.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett and exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
Welcome back to the Carroll County Fair in Carrollton, Ohio. In our last message there, that Backstretch Buddy stuff is really cool. So if we've got young kids, family members, horsemen, fans, anybody, sign up for that. You get some really cool swag. Unfortunately, I just pass over the age limit, me and Kenny, or we would be we'd be signed up, right? Right, Chris?
Yeah, you could do it.
They got some really cool stuff.
You could be counselors.
I could be counselors. But I bet they bring some of that swag to some of my fairs, and they're pretty cool. We get stuffed animals. They got a backpack, string backpack that's really cool.
I want to see you with a stuffed animal and a string backpack.
I might have to do that. I'm going to look on the schedule, see when you're my cameraman again. I might show up with that just to get a chuckle out of you.
Is that Win It Willie?
Win It Willie, yeah. Win It Willie. I need a Win It Willie.
Someone posted also in our chat, which is for some people that are listening that may not know, Brian Sears is back today in parimutuel races at Pocono. He's driving a 2-year-old for Hunter Oaks in race 7. And
That's really cool. He must have got the itch.
yeah. And where is the other one? And he's driving another one for Hunter Oaks in race 11. 2-year-old Colton Gelding. It looks like it's just an overnight race.
Very cool. Well, sometimes you want to get your timing back and get your feet wet.
Yeah, pair of races. So the first time, I believe I saw first time in 6 years potentially.
It's been a while. Yes, I did check in on him once. I know we were going to even ask him to drive Charlie for some races, but he was golfing and enjoying life, and which he had a great success with Muscle Hill, and just basically he's always been a money driver. What's very funny about it, going back in time, a lot of guys came to the Meadows, kind of really got their careers going and then moved on. David Miller, Brett Miller, and Brian Sears. Brian Sears was a Vernon guy, drove upstate New York, came to the Meadows, brought a barn. He was training at that time, had 6-8 horses, 10 horses. Started really knocking heads with Dave Pallone, and they were 1-2 pretty much in the driver's standings. And Brian then went on out east, and the rest is history. I mean, he became one of the top drivers in the sport. He's still young, great shape, golfs a lot. I mean, he's just wonderful to hear. That's I mean, wouldn't it be nice? We're talking about Nolan Ryan. Wouldn't it be nice if Nolan Ryan is 65 years old and came out and started? Not that Brian's that old. I'm just saying, you know, comparatively speaking, it would be cool to see football players or baseball players like, hey, I retired 10 years ago. I'm coming back to play.
Oh, the Old Timers game at Yankee Stadium would just be one of my favorite days of the year is watching the Old Timers game.
Yep.
Especially with the, you know, they're not quite like, you know, they just retired a few years ago, and then they go and Bernie Williams swings as hard as he can. He just hits a home run.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
Vintage, you know.
Yeah,
for someone like me who didn't really get to see them play that much.
Yep.
My ex-girlfriend was related to Nolan Ryan.
Ooh. We'll talk about that when we come back.
That's about it.
$887. Number 1, VH Legendary Trick, the driver Logan Ebersole. Number 2, Rose Run Clyde with Braden Rhodes. Number 3, Wasted by 12, Eric Miller. Number 4, Thunder Roller with James Day. And number 5, Hot on Your Heels, Darren Harvey in the sulky. Horses take one score and go right to the gate.
There's our horses for the 6th. 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers, 1 VH Legendary Trick, Logan Ebersole for owner-trainer Tim Van Horn. Don said that they were high on this one. The son of a bit of a legend comes off a runner-up finish at Wellston and was 3rd at Northfield in a non-winners of 1. 3 starts so far this season.
2, Rose Run Clyde. Corey D'Armond trains for Cap Equine Estates. Braden Rhodes has the lines. This one was in a Buckeye Stallion series last time out. And drew bad, finished poor, but prior to that was a nice winner and a maiden at Northfield. Inside draw, one of the main contestants here.
3, Wasted by 12. Eric Miller drives and trains for Ian Stutzman. Tremendous name here of a daughter of Lucky by 11. $7,000 purchase. 1 try was 5th at Cortland.
Thunder Roller, James Day for Power Play Racing. James Day has the lines. This one was a well-meant winner at Cortland last time out. Deuce popped and won by 2, 204 and 2. Should be good again today.
$40,000 Ohio Select purchase. 5 Hot on Your Heels. Darren Harvey driving and training, son of Catch the Fire. 2 qualifiers clocked in 58 and 2 at Scioto. This one is making his first career start. And that's the field of 5. Owner's rate, $6,887. And here's the voice, Roger Houston, with the 6th.
Yeah. In behind the gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing, off stride, Hot on Your Heels, also making a break, Rose Run Clyde. Into the turn they go. VH Legendary Trick leads the way by 2.5. Wasted by 12 was settling in 2nd. Racing 3rd, Thunder Roller. Back pacing 4th. Down the backside they go. Going to the first quarter mark. On the move on the outside, Thunder Roller and James Day will now settle in 2nd behind Logan Ebersole, and VH Legendary Trick takes into the opening quarter in 32 and 1. Wasted by 12, racing 3rd. Rose Run Clyde is fourth and treading the field, hot on your heels. Darren Harvey trying to close the gap after the early break. Into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. Out moving on the outside and coming on. That is Rose Run Clyde. Braden Rhodes up to challenge VH Legendary Trick for command. Into the turn third, it's Thunder Roller. Halfway home, 104. Making another break, hot on your heels. Racing fourth, wasted by 12. To the backside and the 3/4 mark. VH Legendary Trick with the lead. Up on the outside, Rose Run Clyde is second, but not picking up much ground. Thunder Roller on the inside is now second. Racing fourth, wasted by 12. 3/4, 134 and 1. As they race around the final turn, on top of the field, VH Legendary Trick. Logan Eversole brings him into the lane by 2.5, make it 3 lengths. It's VH Legendary Trick with the lead. Battles on for second and third possibly, but it's all VH Legendary Trick. Thunder Roller second, home third. Rose Run Clyde, the mile. 2:04 flat.
For anyone watching, last Tuesday at Cortland and now this Tuesday at Carrollton, Don Tiger only touts winners.
We don't have pari-mutuel racing here. If we did, I'd have a lot of fun today because I do know Tim Van Horn. He's a great guy. Fantastic man. He's done some cool stuff too. Last year and the year before, this is what he did. Every time he won a race, he stashed money for go-karts for his grandkids.
Oh, that I do remember this story. That was Tim.
Yeah, that was Tim
Did
Van
he get
Horn.
the grandkids?
They got the go-karts. I was teasing Tim. I'm like, what do we do this year for an encore? Do we get ATV or something? Or a side-by-side? And he said, don't spend my money, Don Tiger. But, no, he's got these horses going very good. And this Legendary Trick, this is the one that he's most excited about in the barn. This guy's got a lot of speed. He's got to figure out some steering problems and stuff like that. But in the straights, as I told you today, as they were coming down the stretch, he was going to explode a little bit, and he certainly did.
Tremendous down the stretch.
Yeah, very nice horse, 2-year-old bit of legend, out of Blue Rock Trixie. Jackie's Cam, that's not a grandsire that you hear a lot of, but probably from humble beginnings breeding, but certainly first career win today from Mr. Van Horn. So very happy for him and his connections here. And there he is in the winner's circle, Mr. Tim Van Horn with VH Legendary Trick, having a good day. I told him when he drew, he had 3 rails today, and he ended up win-win third, so that's not a bad drive back to Malta with that kind of performance today. So he's got to be awful happy with today's events here.
Back in front of the stands, your unofficial winner of 6th race. Number 1, VH Legendary Trick. Tim Van Horn owns and trains his second of the day. Logan Eversole in the sulky. 2-year-old gunning by a bit of a legend in of a Blue Rock Trixie. Home a winner in 2:04. Final half, 1 minute. Final quarter, 30 seconds flat. Tim Van Horn, Logan Eversole. VH Legendary Trick. There's another winner. It came from Midland Acres. Bit of a legend in.
Quarter time, please.
32-1.
104 flat to the half, 204 flat home, so 62nd second lap around the Carroll County Fairgrounds from VH Legendary Trick. It's a Van Horn double. The horse is a little cleaner than Logan Eversole looks. Did you see? Yes. Logan's colors are as covered as mud as you can get, and he's still got a long day ahead of him.
VH Legendary Trick, the winner. The 2, Rose Run Clyde. 3, the 3, wasted by 12. 4, the 4, Thunder Roller. 2, the 5, hot on your heels. 5, top down. 1, 3, 4, 2, 5 on the bottom. 32 and 1, 104, 134, 204. 7th race. No changes. Bring him right on out.
Race number 7, this is a super owners race here. We got $6,900 up for grabs and only 3 horses going to the gate. We've got no changes, and we're going to tell you more about this race after these important messages.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion, In Range, set new sales records at the 2025 Jug Sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm. Consignment.
Do you love horses and the outdoors? There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with these beautiful animals every day. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available to those that qualify. Help care for these beautiful animals. Immediate openings across Ohio. For more information, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
We're back here at the Carroll County Fair in Carrollton, and here's the field for race number 7. It's just a field of 3, so they are quickly out.
7-3. 3-year-old Colton Gelding trot, $6,910. Number 1,
Man's got a poncho on.
Dude with Barney Dillon. The 2, Short Range, Charlie Myrick. The 3, Pump Action, Braden Rose. Horse will take a score, go right to the gate. In the barn area, get them ready for the 8th. 3-year-old Colton
That's
Gelding.
the field for the 7th. 3-year-old Colton Gelding trotter, $6,900. Number 1, Don't Dawdle Dude. Barney Dillon drives, trains, and cones with Donna Weber. Barney is out there wearing a poncho. I respect that. 3-year-old son of Muscle up the goal. 3-time winner as a 2-year-old. 0 for 1 so far as a 3-year-old as he tries to get his season started.
The 2, Short Range, owned, trained, and reined by Charlie Myrick. This horse had a heck of a season last year. 11 for 14 on the board, 20,000. This was all made on the fair circuit. Did take a mark of 205-2 at Canton. 0 for 7 this year, but does have a second and third place finish. Very nice second last time out of Cortland behind a well-met winner. Get the money, honey. Should be one of the ones to beat in here.
And 3, Pump Action. Braden Rhodes for Rosie Weaver comes with Heartland Acres. 3-time winner a season ago. Comes off a 6-length win at Wellston. Was entered yesterday at Hilliard, so maybe someone can let us know or we can look up here if he won yesterday. But comes off the win at Wellston on the fair circuit, looking for his 3rd win. He's a $44,000 earner. That's the field of 3, Don. You got a pick in here.
I like the 2, Short Range, Charlie Myrick. Dave Myrick's, well, he's one of our listeners down in Florida. So good luck to son in this one, and we'll see what happens.
Here's Roger Houston.
Is that right?
Trotters are running behind the gate. Gate swings into the stretch end. Here they come.
Race 7.
They're off and trotting. That's Don't Dawdle Dude on the top of the field. Up on the outside, Pump Action is there second. Getting away 3rd is Short Range. Straight alignment going to the first 8. Barney Dillon and Don't Dawdle Dude leads the way. Braden Rhodes with Pump Action is right there second. Gapped out 3rd. Charlie Myrick and Short Range. Down the backside, going to the first quarter mark. On top, Don't Dawdle Dude takes them by the opening quarter. 32 flat. Into the turn. Pump Action is there second, racing third. Closing the gap is Short Range at the 3/8 mark. Straight alignment as they race out of the turn. It's Don't Dawdle Dude with the lead. Pump Action is there second. They're fanning out. On the outside, Short Range. Passing the stands first time, coming to the halfway point. On the outside, Pump Action steps ahead in front. But Don't Dawdle Dude is not going to give it up easy. Racing third, Short Range, halfway home. 105-1 on to the backside. The battle continues. Don't Dawdle Dude on the inside. Pump Action backs off now, second. Racing third, Short Range. Barney Dillon, Don't Dawdle Dude has the lead. Once again, Braden Rhodes comes back with Pump Action on the outside. Racing third, Short Range at the 3/4. 3/4 in 136-1. Into the final turn, Don't Dawdle Dude on the inside. Pump Action inching up every stride. Now joining the chase, 3 wide, Short Range. 3 of them across the track. 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. Short Range closing on the outside. Don't Dawdle Dude, Pump Action. It's Charlie Myrick on the outside. Braden Rhodes between horses. Noses apart at the wire. Is it Short Range? Only the photo knows.
Well, Roger might think the photo knows, but my Don Tiger eyes say Short Range is in front.
Another tout by Don Tiger. Continues his winning ways on the stream. 2-3-1 across the wire. I'm also very confident that that was Charlie Myrick getting up there. David Myrick's been commenting a couple times, so nice to see Charlie get one there. David is Charlie's dad. Swept there. That was a big move there on the far turn. He just tipped out and rolled.
And Papa Dave can say, son, you've got $3,500 now for me, so when fly down here and see me, take me to dinner or something. But a nice effort there by Short Range. Actually, it was a good horse race for tight field of 3. Barney Dillon came out, seized the racetrack, tried to take him all the way around. And Braden Rhodes tried him a few times with Pump Action and finally did get by that one. But that's a case where he won the battle but lost the war. Short Range up on the outside to get the victory. 2-3-1. What was the final time of the race?
I did not catch the final time of the race.
I didn't either. I don't even know if Roger gave it to us. He was too excited about that photo finish.
It was a great finish. You don't get 3-horse races that finish like that too often.
Now, as a race caller, which you're one of the best in the business, don't you enjoy when you got a bunch of them at the wire?
Oh, yeah, it's the best. Well, I've kind of honed in on just when they hit the wire, just give it a really hard photo.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just kind of become my thing a little bit, and probably just going to keep going with it.
I like it. That's what I think is great about race callers, when they have their own euphemisms, their own method of doing things.
Like a trademark?
Trademark, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Like,
is that your trademark, or do you have something else?
No, it's kind of become whenever it's close, I just kind of, I don't know, instead of like, oh, that's tight or too close, like Tom Durkin used to use too close to call a lot.
Yeah.
For me, it's always just been photo. And then give it the, I think, or like, but always give it a good, like, photo. Yesterday we had a real good one. I had no idea, and it ended up being a dead heat.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love dead heats.
I feel like one of my best race calls was the Courageous Lady in 2023. We had the dead heat for win, and I don't remember what exactly I said, but I think it was like, that's too close to call, or
and it was too close.
And it
to
literally
call.
You couldn't call it. So that was cool, because I didn't give it an I think. I was like, I have no idea, and it turned out to be a dead heat.
Yeah, that's cool. Very cool.
This time, back in front of the stands, your unofficial winner, 7th race, hometown Colt Stake 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. Number 2, Short Range. Charlie Myrick owns, trains, and drives of Boulevard, Ohio. 3-year-old Gelding by In Range of a Short Range. Home winner in 2:08. Charlie Myrick, Short Range. Race 7. Results are official. Number 1, Don't Dawdle Dude. 3. The 2, Short Range, the winner. The 3, Pump Action. 2, Top Down. 3-1-2 on the bottom. The quarters 32, the half 105.1, 3/4 136.1, the mile 2:08. 8th race, no changes.
Action was scratched yesterday at Hilliard, so was coming off the win.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because you can't, our rule in home talent, you can't race 2 days in a row. So,
I wonder, I did see something about that. I wonder if this was maybe one of the horses that there was a post that the rules were wrong, so I think maybe they had gotten mixed up and thought they could race, but they couldn't, so they came right back and raced here. Either way, we're 7 in the books. We got 2 to go in card number 1. I think we'll have time for some lunch. What do you say? We'll be back after these messages.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
History, tradition. For over 100 years, 2- and 3-year-old trotters and pacers have started their careers on the tracks of the Home Talent Colt Stakes. See the future stars of Ohio harness racing at one of the Home Talent's 15 tracks. The stars of tomorrow are racing at a track near you today. The Home Talent Colt Stakes. You can't win them if you aren't in them.
Once a year, the greatest converge. 12 championship races. Over $7 million on the line. History will be made. Legends will rise. In October 2026, Scioto Downs becomes the venue where speed meets destiny. The Breeders' Crown, harness racing's ultimate showdown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown.
We are back here for the late daily double, and they are all on the track. It's just a field of 4 here for the 8th of 9. 4 is way on the backstretch, but here's Roger with the post parade of race 8, which goes for $6,900.
Horses are on the track and parading the post for the 8th race. Home Talent Colt Stake 3-year-old colt and gelding pace, $6,910. Number 1, ATI Barley the King, James Day. The 2, Nico with Logan Ebersole. Number 3, Smoke on the Water, Mario Wilson. And number 4, Creek Shark, Braden Rhodes in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate for our penultimate of the early card here in Carrollton.
$6,900 on the line, race 8, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers, 1 ATI Barley the King. Power Play Racing 87, James Day trains and drives. Bred by Ohio State ATI, $9,000 purchase. 3 starts this season, hasn't hit the board. Last year hit the board in 4 of 11, so I think didn't take that step forward just yet from 2 to 3. Still looking to improve.
2-horse Nico Clarum holds conditions for Robert and Lisa Corbin. Logan Ebersole has the lines today. This horse is 1 for 13. But does sport a snappy 53 mark down on the bottom of the page. It was 40 cents at $1 and an all-winner none at Northfield. Certainly fast enough, likes to go forward, and has a good inside spot.
3, Smoke on the Water, Mario Wilson drives, trains, and owns. 1 lifetime win, and it was just a couple of weeks ago at Northfield and an all-winners of 1. Finished 4th at Cortland last week.
4-horse Creek Shark, Sue Stockwell owns in conditions. Braden Rhodes has the lines today. This one was a nice second last time out at Cortland. Has to deal with the far outside post. But this is a good bunch of horses. Could see anything happening here, and we're going to find out in a few minutes. Real quick, before we go to the gate, you mentioned something. Chris, our cameraman, mentioned his girlfriend's ex-girlfriend's was related to Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
So here's a question for you. How many Cy Youngs did Nolan Ryan win? Take
5.
a guess. 5, okay. There you go.
That just proves our point of how ridiculous it is that he didn't win one.
He never won the Cy Young.
We had this talk last Tuesday, and we said that he's by far and away probably the best pitcher to never have won a Cy Young.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
So the fact that you added that nostalgia that somewhere along the food chain you had some type of friend that was related to him, I think that's kind of interesting.
Have you ever done the...
They had a bunch of signed memorabilia in their house
super
and stuff,
cool.
yeah.
Have you ever done the ancestry test to see if you're related to, like, ever see...
No, I'm afraid who I'd be related
That's
to.
true, yeah.
No, just kidding.
Jeffrey
Never
Dahmer.
know. Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer was my brother. Just kidding. Race 8 coming up. Here's Roger Houston, field of 4.
They're all in behind the gate. Here they come.
Race 8.
They're off and pacing off stride. Nico. Into the turn they go. Off stride as well. ATI Barley the King. Staying flat and having the lead is Creek Shark and Braden Rhodes, 5 for 3.5. Smoke on the Water. Mario Wilson is there second. James Day and ATI Barley the King back pacing third. Trailing the field, Nico as Logan Eversole can see them all as they go by the opening quarter. Creek Shark on top of the field by a length and a quarter. Opening panel 32 seconds. Racing second, Smoke on the Water. Third is ATI Barley the King and trailing the field as they race into the stretch. First time coming to the halfway point. On top of the field, no movement as yet to go after the leader. Creek Shark leads them by a length and a quarter. Smoke on the Water is second. ATI Barley the King third. Nico trails the field trying to catch up. Halfway home in 1:05, 1/5. On to the backside. The leader as they race to the backside is Creek Shark by a length and a half. Racing second, Smoke on the Water. Third is ATI Barley the King. And here comes Logan Eversole and Nico from fourth. Now third, moving up with each and every stride. A long way to go to catch the leader at the 3/4 mark. 3 quarters in 1:34 and 1:29 second. Third panel. Around the final turn, on top of the field, it's Creek Shark, leading now by 6. Nico closing on the outside, ATI Barley the King. Smoke on the Water inside. Through the stretch, it's all Creek Shark. Braden Rhodes drawing away as they please. Coming home second, Nico over Smoke on the Water. Mile 2:05. 2/5.
Number 4, Creek Shark, gets to the front there for Braden Rhodes and goes all the way for the Sue Stockwell Barn 3-year-old Fear the Dragon son. Second lifetime win. Last year was at Lisbon in 2:04 and 2, and just got a win here in 2:05 and 2 as well. Good effort from Nico. Broke going in the first turn, was, 15, 20 lengths gapped, and he made up all that ground. And then into a 29 third quarter, he was coming to the outside. So take nothing away from him. He made the skip, but other than that, he was very good. And then Smoke on the Water dug in to be third over ATI Barley the King. I got it 4-2-3-1 across the wire.
I concur. 4-2-3-1. Nice effort by Creek Shark, and very nice effort by Nico. Put a ring around him. Obviously, that 53 mile down at Northfield still jumps out of the program. And this horse has been sat behind some very good drivers, Rustin Irvine, Brett Miller. Today at the services of Logan Eversole. Nice compact horse with a clean, fast gait. He's going to rebound off this and put a big effort in at his next start.
Top down is the same as the across the wire, 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I believe they said that's called a barber pole. I don't know why. Either way, Don's favorite race is up next. That's the $1,000 free-for-all trot.
Love
featuring
this race.
a $300,000 earner from, look how many starts, 41.
Yeah, and Be Forever will be driven by Merlin Yoder today. I saw Merlin on the track too, because he was the only guy that's been warming up that has completely clean colors. So Merlin will be behind Be Forever in the 9th.
He better go to the front if he wants to stay clean.
Our unofficial winner of the 8th race, hometown of Colt 6, 3-year-old Colton gelding pace. Number 4, Creek Shark. Sue Stockwell, Geneva, Ohio, owns and trains Braden Rose in the sulky. 3-year-old Kelly, but Fear the Dragon, a short festival. Home winner in 2:05 2/5. Final half, 1 minute, 1/5. Results are official. Number 1, ATI Barley the King. 4, the 2, Nico. 2, the 3, Smoke on the Water. 3, the 4, Creek Sharp, the winner. Top down, 4, 2, 3, 1 on the bottom. The quarter 32, the half 105 1, 3/4 135, the mile 2:05 2/5. Ninth and final of our early card, number 3, Be Forever. Marlon Yoder. Marlon Yoder drives the 3, Be Forever.
Well, we're 8 in the books. We have 1 more to go. Before we go to these quick messages, I would have to mention that for people that didn't get to see it, Woody Wallum, who's here and is part of the Home Talent Colt group, I believe.
Yes.
For an hour while it was pouring rain, was out there driving the tractor while the other guys that are part of the track crew were helping try and dig some water off the track. So there was a whole team effort to get the track ready for racing, and we've made it to the finale on day 1. Or card 1, which I didn't think we'd get to, and we'll bring it back to you after these messages.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Feel the thunder, experience the speed, witness the excitement of Ohio harness racing. Ohio is home to 4 pari-mutuel tracks with exciting action at Northfield Park, Scioto Downs, Miami Valley Gaming and Racing, and Dayton Raceway. Plus racing at 66 county and independent fairs statewide. From legendary events like the Little Brown Jug to the Dayton Racing Derby, Battle of Lake Erie, and Next Generation Stakes, Ohio is where champions race. The speed, the tradition, the excitement. Don't just watch it, be a part of it. Race Ohio, it's your best bet.
We're back for the free-for-all trot. Field of 3. Number 1, KJ Todd. We'll talk about these horses before the post-parade quickly. Comes off a win at Bell Fountain in the Signature Series, 2 minutes 3/5. Winner at Northfield, now earns a $2,500. 24-time winner for Herman Hagerman, $203,000 earner.
Number 2, Miss Snickers. Isaiah Shrake trains for a great name here, the Cookie Ladies of East Canton, Ohio. The Cookies Ladies certainly like Miss Snickers. This horse is 1 for 9 on the season and made $7,600. Nice year last year. 2 wins, 5 seconds, 11 thirds, $27,000. 4-year-old mare here. Nice inside draw.
Number 1, KJ Todd, the driver Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Miss Snickers, James Day, the driver. And number 3, Be Forever, Marlon Yoder is the driver. He's going to miss the post parade because he's on the backside.
He knows how to post parade. The rest of these guys don't.
And number 3, Be Forever, we talked about briefly. $330,000 earner. Lifetime mark as a 4-year-old at 152-3. I'm assuming that there's just been some issues keeping this guy healthy. As an 8-year-old, he's only raced 40 times with a mark at his 4-year-old season. But Still a very talented horse. He made 22,000 last year from 11 tries. He's 0 for 3, though. Just the form has tailed off a little bit. Time-wise, it's been okay. We'll see if coming back here, maybe he can instill the confidence you were talking about earlier, getting a horse, finding some winning ways, maybe find a win at a fair in a short field, and then go back to the pari-mutuels and kind of wake up that 13-time winner. But he's got to deal with KJ Todd from the inside, who's a 24-time winner and has back-to-back wins, and Miss Snickers, who's the mare, trying to take it to the boys for the Cookie Ladies, the field of 3. $1,000 free-for-all trot. It's the getaway feature of card number 1. They're in behind the Webkenberg starting gate. Here's Roger Houston.
KJ Todd going right out for the lead. Miss Snickers is there second. Tread the field, Be Forever. Straight alignment into the turn before the first eight. On top of the field, numerical order. KJ Todd leads the way. Miss Snickers is there second. Be Forever third. 1, 2, 3 down the backside going to the first quarter mark. The leader, Emmanuel Miller, with KJ Todd, takes him over to the first quarter mark. Opening panel in 32-1. Into the turn second is Miss Snickers, and trading the field, Be Forever. It's a race over the 3/8 mark.
This race is over.
Miss Snickers is 1 of 9 for James Day this year. Has the second spot, and the trailer is Be Forever with Marlon Yoder. 0 for 3. The end of the turn off the halfway home in 104 4. On to the backside they go. KJ Todd in command. Right there, second is Miss Snickers. Gapping out is Be Forever third. On to the backside in the 5/8. The leader, KJ Todd. Opening up with each and every stride, now by 2 1/4. Trying to close the gap once again is Miss Snickers and James Day as they race over the 3/4 mark. 3 quarters in 134 2, 29 3, third panel. Around the final turn. KJ Todd has opened up now by 3 1/2. Miss Snickers is second. Coming to the outside is Be Forever. Into the lane they come. On top of the field, KJ Todd. Miss Snickers on the outside, Be Forever. Closing with every stride to the wire. KJ Todd. Photo for place to be official.
Well, they let KJ Todd get to the front with his pole control, and he's now won 3 in a row. And at the half, I just thought that it was over. He got to the half in 104 4, and when you let a horse that's talented walk lap number 1 in a short field, he's probably going to have plenty left. I thought he got a little fumbly going to 3/4. Maybe that's just from sitting over here, but either way, KJ Todd's won 3 in a row for Herman Hagerman, and it's his 25th lifetime win. I got it 1, 2, 3 across the wire.
1, 2, 3 elementary, my dear Watson.
Got to learn somehow.
Yes.
Come out to the fairs and you can teach your kids numbers with the horse races. There you go. Double duty. Learn horses and learn how to count. Learn fractions. Some of the pari-mutuels, you can go learn betting odds, decimals. Or payouts, I mean. Multiplication. A lot of things you can learn at the county fairs.
I like that. We're teaching, there's a lot of mathematical teaching ways that can be done as on a county fair track. So bring your kids out. We'll teach them math.
I think this was always fascinating about horse racing, too, on top of everything, is the math with constructing pick 4 tickets and 48 combinations, 24 combinations, 96 combinations. Of course, none of them seem to ever win when I bet them, but here's KJ Todd.
KJ Todd. Hagerman Racing of Mount Vernon. Herman Hagerman, the trainer. Emmanuel Miller in the sulky. 6-year-old gelding by Trixton out of Wark Woman. Home winner. 2:05, 2/5. Final half, 1 minute and 3/5. Final quarter, 31 seconds. And unofficially, a world's record today at the Carroll County Fair. The last 8 races in 1 hour and 23 minutes.
Let's do that this afternoon.
An unofficial world's record for 8 races at a county fair. Breaking the mark established yesterday at Hilliard's of 1 hour and 46 minutes. You never know what you're going to hear on the...
You never know what you're going to hear on the radio and obviously television.
Number 1, KJ Todd, the winner. Number 2, Miss Snickers, 2. 3, Beat Forever, 3. Top down, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. The quarter 32 and 1. 104.4. 134.2. The mile 205 2/5. Well, that concludes our afternoon card of 9 races. We'll be back at 5 o'clock with the later program. Well, we got 12 races this evening.
So there you have it. We'll be back here at 5. I was just going to ask what I thought our schedule was going to be. We were originally scheduled for a 5 p.m. post time tonight, so it appears the powers to be that is when we are going to come back to you. So for Don Tiger, Kenny Livengood, Chris, Roger Houston, and our whole OHA staff, thanks for listening to us this afternoon. We'll see you back at 5 p.m.